Hi and welcome to the first episode of the Racoon show. So yes, hi, I am Editor Val, just here to tell you that we had a lot of technical issues for whilst recording the first episode. So first of all, we kept getting disconnected from the Optxcxl lobby, and second of all, the video footage wasn't synced with the audio. I tried syncing them back together for like an hour and it didn't work. I gave up. So yeah, this episode will be edited in a more podcast-like fashion. The other episode will have video footage of me and the guest. Talking about guests, thanks a lot to Optxcxl for being the first guest on this show. Follow them on all social medias, it will be linked in the description, and I hope you will have a good time. See you and enjoy! Welcome to the first episode of this series, and the guest for today is Optxcxl. Hi!
Hi, hello everybody.
So Optxcxl, maybe you could introduce yourself a little bit.
Sure. Hi everybody, my name's Optxcxl. I'm 15 years old, and I'm a digital artist, aspiring animator, and decently long-time Minecraft player.
Okay, so I have some questions for you. It's a part of the interview, but so when did you start drawing?
I would say this is pretty much a standard for all artists, but pretty much as soon as I could hold a pencil, I began drawing, but I started treating it as more of a serious hobby and something I wanted to do with my life, probably around 5th or 6th grade.
Okay, I see. For all your European lads, for at what age this translate to, if you're comfortable with it?
Yeah, I would say probably around 10, 11.
Okay, I see. That's really bug. Okay, so you got serious around this age about this hobby, and you started to like get around it and really understand that you really like this thing, right?
Yeah. I had figured out by probably around the time I was 11 that being an animator and creating content for others is something that I really enjoyed, and the smiles that it brings to people's faces I think is the biggest reward to it. So that's why I started treating it as something more serious and really tried to improve myself.
So what do you enjoy? I can't talk. I'm European. I'm French. I do not talk English anymore. I have given up everything. Oh god. Anyway, so what do you enjoy the most about animating?
I would say the thing I enjoy most about drawing is the joy that it brings to others, because I don't have the largest account ever, but I know I do have some consistent fans who will come back to my page and see what I've posted and stuff like that and genuinely enjoy my art. And that really just makes my day when something I create can make somebody else happy.
So, yeah, in contrary to like what you love the most about drawing, what do you hate the most about it?
The thing I probably hate the most is when people take advantage of artists. As an artist myself, I know the nitty-gritty details we put into our pieces, how long it takes, the entire process. So when people claim art as their own, or try and steal it, or just repost it without credit,
Oh yeah.
and people get upset over it, I just really know how that feels.
Yeah.
And it really upsets me.
I totally get it because as an artist, there was countless time where like I saw like editors use art of other people without giving credits and being like me like in the comment being like, yeah, you shouldn't like do that. Please credit the artist. Just no, don't say like, oh yeah, credits to the artist, or like crediting or it's not my art, but I'm posting it anyways. Like, like it doesn't
Yeah.
I had a really big fight with like I wouldn't say fight, but on Instagram with a cosplayer that would like put art without credits in his story, and I said, please don't. And he said, but I don't see how it can be harmful because it's only like 24 hours and stuff, and I don't claim it as my own, but it's not really the problem.
People, like, I don't think they understand that when they repost art without the permission or credit, then it's really just you're taking away their hard work from them,
Yeah.
and they're also like a lot of people do this just as a hobby, but there are also a lot of people out there who do this because they make a living off of it.
Yeah, basically.
So without the credit, they're not getting the recognition they deserve, and who knows, that could be taking money out from them that they need to pay rent
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
pay
like
their
there's
bills or whatever.
yeah, there's so many struggling artists like all the time, and just people like taking advantage of them and be like, oh yeah, it's like it's fine, but no, it's not. It's really not.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to ask you about art is like, what do you prefer, like as an artist, like the line, the coloring, the sketch part?
I think I prefer the like sketching part the most,
Mm.
just because of how much like free form there is to it. With line art, I kind of get stressed a lot with like
Yeah.
keeping my lines sharp and varying in like dimension and stuff like that. And coloring is just a big pain because of how long it takes.
Yeah, it
But the
does.
sketching process is really nice just because you can kind of do whatever and you don't need to worry about little mistakes or lines crossing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely different for every artist because some enjoy the process of making really smooth lines and some enjoy the process of like small little coloring and some just enjoy like going really freeform. And I think that can kind of be reflected in their art styles
Yep.
and what kind of art they make.
Yeah, exactly.
And I find that really interesting
Yeah,
when I meet artists and stuff like that.
yeah, I love to see the artist diversity, and I think like the Mcyt Twitter community at least has really different art style too. Like, it's really like interesting and stuff. Would you say that the internet is affecting the way you view your art and art in general? To be honest.
I would say it's definitely changed how I view my art in, I would say, a positive and negative fashion,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes, obviously, as all artists are, we're not confident in our work and think that we could do better and compare ourselves a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing other artists online and the internet's opinion has also challenged me to try and improve myself.
Yeah.
So it's really a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Also, I will just like to give a little message to like artists viewer right now. It's like numbers do not define your worth as an artist. Like,
Oh, definitely.
yeah, like because I know that a lot of people have this toxic relationship with social medias and the likes and stuff. And myself, I struggled with it. but
Yeah.
in the at the end of the day, there will be like incredibly talented artists. I won't say talented, but skilled. Skilled is a better word for it. But incredibly skilled artists that do not get many likes, and that does not change the fact that they are good at what they do.
I think my big take on it is while likes and stuff don't matter, I think an opinion I've come to form is that I know likes don't matter and numbers don't matter,
Mm-hmm.
but a reason people should really try and support artists is
Yeah.
because even though they might not matter, it still really sucks when you spend a lot of time on something and it doesn't get much recognition. And obviously you shouldn't be like begging for likes or anything like that, but it's still just a common decency to appreciate someone who's put work into something.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's been my take on it. Like, don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, I think like I think like it's okay whenever like people are like, hey, can we get to this many likes, or like, oh yeah, can you retweet my art please? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, fine, I gotcha. But so yeah, it's just like all about supporting each other. Even so, like in the end, like it's cool to show support to someone and to have likes and stuff. But the art thing is like to not compare yourself, and it's like hard to do it, but we just try
Yeah.
to do it, and we just have to do it because you'll always find someone that's better than you in the end.
Yeah.
When did you start drawing Minecraft people?
I would say, so it's kind of been a long journey, and that's because I've been watching Minecraft YouTubers since I'd say OG Minecraft. which would be like Dan TDM, Popular MMOs, IS Cupquake, people like that.
Yeah.
But then I also grew a love for Korean and his creations, and because Korean joined hermitcraft, I also got introduced to the hermitcraft members. So I've been drawing for all of them, and because I watch hermitcraft, I got recommended to Dream Team content and Dream SMP, and then I started drawing for them alongside hermitcraft. So it's kind of just been this big progression of I started here, and now I'm here. But I never really left.
Yeah, I see. For the viewers that may not know, can you explain a bit what hermitcraft? So sorry, I can't pronounce it. Can you explain what hermitcraft is?
Yeah, so hermitcraft is an SMP, and a lot of you probably know what Dream SMP is. So it's like Dream SMP, but hermitcraft is more focused around a lot of grinding and really massive builds, and it's really impressive. And it's not so much story-based or getting really OP armor or anything like that, and like chaos and stuff like that. They have fun, and they have some story plots, but a lot of times they're focused on the really massive, impressive builds, and it's just really enjoyable to watch if you like more chill stuff for Minecraft.
Yes, that's really cool. Actually, we'll check it out, and I'll probably put some clips and all of hermitcraft on screen right now. Okay, montage now. Okay. Shall we move on to more Minecraft-based questions?
Yep.
Okay, so Minecraft questions. So when did you start playing Minecraft, and what got you into it?
I would say I started playing Minecraft probably around 2014, 2015. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know the first version I played on was Pocket Edition, or I believe like my iPhone 5 or something.
Oh my god, this is so old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I would say what got me into Minecraft, I think it's a tie. I don't exactly remember from all the way back then, but I would say I either got into Minecraft because of the YouTubers or because I just liked how the icon looked on the App Store.
yeah, I see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I know like some people just heard of it because like of the movement at school or something, and so that's interesting to see how people found the game and how different people
Yeah.
get into it. Also, when did you start getting into the Java edition?
Java Edition, bit of a secret, but I didn't get Java Edition until Christmas of 2020, which was pretty recent. Up until then, ever since I started playing on Pocket Edition, I've had Bedrock Edition in the forms of, well, Pocket Edition, Xbox 360, and then the Windows 10 version on my old laptop and my new laptop. But I was too afraid to ask my parents if I could get Java, so I didn't get it until the most recent Christmas.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it after all this time playing Minecraft like this. Just so cool.
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite thing about Minecraft?
I think my favorite thing about Minecraft is how much you can do within the game and the ability to play with other people, because Minecraft, as it is kind of just like a sandbox game, you have the ability to build insane things. You can get a ton of resources and just feel really rich. And when you play on a server, it's even more fun because you can play with your friends that you know from real life or friends that you know online, and you just get to meet a lot of really cool people.
Do you have a thing that you're really good at in Minecraft?
I would say something I'm good at in Minecraft is building, and I'm part of the Sky SMP, and recently I made a build that I'm actually pretty proud of. It was a meeting house building because we didn't have one before then.
So yeah, that's really pog. And do you play Hypixel? And if you play Hypixel, what's your favorite minigame?
I do play Hypixel, and I would say my favorite minigame is probably Build Battle. just because it's something that I think comes easiest to me because I'm not great at PvP.
Felt. I suck at it. I can't even, like, I remember when we did the mini games last time where we were supposed to kill the animals. I sucked so much. So
Yeah,
I
that
can't
one-
imagine in PvP.
Yeah, that one is just really annoying.
But yeah, thanks a lot for everything, for the interview, and for being okay with retaking some stuff. So do you have anything to promote?
I have an Instagram at Optxcxl. I'm also on Twitter at the same thing, and I'm also on YouTube, also at the same thing.
All the links will be in the description, and thanks a lot, Optxcxl, for being the guest for this first interview. It was really cool meeting you, and I'm really glad we did this together. It was really fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Thank you for having me.
So yes, thanks everyone for watching this first episode. I hope you liked it. Thanks again, Optxcxl, for being the first guest. I'm hoping the next episode will have less technical issues, but we will see. Thanks all for watching, and see you in another episode.